So shareholders' equity in a company balance sheet represents preference shares, common shares, and retained earnings. Basically, there are other things are there. Additional paid-in capital. Okay, there are other things are there that is not useful now. That even is useful. So preference shares are there. So preference shares from accounting point of view, which affect are two categories. One is non-cumulative preference shares. Another is cumulative preference share capital. So normally the concept of preference share is that why it is called preference share means they will be having two preferential rights. One is that the payment of dividend, what we are paying, we need to pay before paying to the common stockholders. The eligibility, the person who is first we need to pay is preference shareholders, preference stockholders. That is the important point. And second right is that in the case of winding up of the company, they will be getting a portion of assets before paying common stockholders. First, we need to fulfill the needs of the preference stock. We need to pay back to that. So that's why those shareholders are considered as preference share. And preference shareholder, they are having some rights, additional rights. So that means they are taking less risk comparing to the common stockholders. So that's why they will be paid a fixed percentage of dividend on the face value of the share. Fixed percentage of dividend. So non-cumulative and cumulative means in case of in any year, if company is not in a position to pay dividend to common stockholders, if it is a non-cumulative shares, say for example in 2020 the company is not paid, not even declared the dividend. So if it is a non-cumulative share, it is not necessary for the company to pay dividend in 2021 if the company is paying the dividend for the common stockholder 2021. So in the 2021, from the profits of 2021 only, the company will pay to the dividend to the preference shareholders. So if it is non-cumulative, if the dividend is not declared in 2020, this dividend of 2020 to preference shareholder is nothing but lost. That will not become cumulative. Suppose, for example, if they are cumulative preference shares, so in that case, if company is not declared in 2020, but if company is paying dividend to common stockholders in 2021, the company should pay 2020 dividend and 2021 dividend to the preference shareholders. Is it clear to everyone what I mean to say?
Yes, sir.
So just repeat once again, no?
Yeah, I'll repeat just a second. Preference shares, okay, non-cumulative, cumulative. When preference shares are non-cumulative, it is given in the question to you that it is non-cumulative. In 2020, the company has not declared the dividend to the common stockholders. However, in 2021, the company has declared the dividend for the common stockholders. So in that case, if it is non-cumulative share, if company has not declared dividend to common stockholders, however, in 2021, they have declared common stockholders the dividend. There is no need, company is not in an obligation to pay 2020 dividend in the year 2021. It is lost dividend for the preference share. Anyhow, equity shareholder are risk takers. Anyhow, equity shareholders, a common stock in this, common stockholders are risk takers. Whether it is paid or not, what board of directors will decide, they will follow. However, preference shareholder are not the risk takers. So they should be paid. But while selling the preference shares itself, it is written that this is non-cumulative. So in another way, it is a meaning that in case if company fails to pay any dividend in any year, that will not be accumulated, it will not be paid. So past dividend, what is not declared for common stock, so even it is not to be paid to the preference shareholder, that is lost dividend. So in 2021, we need to pay, if we are paying to the common stockholders, we need to pay first to preference shareholder. Dividend belongs to 2021. We are not going to pay 2020. That is lost dividend if it is non-cumulative preference share. If it is a cumulative preference share, if company is not paid in 2020, not declared dividend in 2020, but it is paid in the 2021, declared in 2021. If it is cumulative, this 2020 dividend is considered as earned dividend and it become cumulative. While paying 2021 dividend before to common stock, we need to pay 2020 dividend plus 2021 dividend. Both years dividend need to pay first, and then only we should pay to the common stockholders. This is what the concept of non-cumulative and cumulative. Is this point clear to everyone? Or do you have any doubt? Ask.
Yes, sir. When it will be decided, is non-cumulative or cumulative? When it will be decided?
While selling itself.
Oh.
While entering into contract, while
Okay.
issuing the preference share only, they will decide that this is non-cumulative and cumulative.
Okay.
This dividend percentage will be same for both common stock as well as preferential shareholders.
Preference shareholders will be decided, no, pre-decided fixed rate. Common stockholders depend upon the profits. If profits are more, they will be paying more dividend. If profit are less, they will be paying less dividend. If there is no profits, no dividend. Understood?
In this case, if it is defined before selling the preference shares, then how is it that they cannot pay at the time of dividend? At the end of every year they has to pay, right?
Yes, they has to pay. They has to pay, but when entering into contract, you are signing the contract. Non-cumulative preference shares we are selling to you. If any dividend is not declared to the common stockholders in any particular year, so we are not going to pay. If you are interested, then only enter into the contract. Otherwise, don't enter. You are signing the contract. You can't question, no? Understood, Mubin?
Yeah, that is the condition of preference shares, and under the conditions of preference shareholders, we can mention the company can mention this one.
Yes. That's why non-cumulative they will mention. The agreement will be there. If in case company is not in profits, we are not going to pay dividend to you. That is not going to be cumulative. You lost.
If it's cumulative, then it will be accumulated. If it is
accumulated. While paying in the next year, you need to pay all cumulative preference shares, including the current year dividend. Understood, Mubin?
Sir, while making the payment for the cumulative preference share, the first preference should be given to 2020. Then only the payment should be made for the 2021, right?
Yes. So now you tell me non-cumulative preference shares dividend will be more or cumulative preference percentage of dividend will be more if we are selling.
Cumulative.
Should be more.
Sorry,
Cumulative should be more.
Non-cumulative.
who is taking risk here now?
Non-cumulative.
Non-cumulative.
Who is taking risk? If we are not going to, if dividend not declared to the common stockholders, you will be losing the dividend in any year. Means who is taking risk? Cumulative preference shareholders are taking risk or non-cumulative preference shareholders are taking risk?
Non-cumulative.
Non-cumulative.
So in generally, who is taking risk? Non-cumulative. So their preference dividend will be little higher than the cumulative. That is the logic. Understood? In that way, they will be compensated.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear this point to everyone?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Now, important point is what? In the question of examination, in the question, non-cumulative and cumulative is not mentioned. What should we assume? What should we assume? Logically, what should we assume?
Non-cumulative.
Non-cumulative.
Non-cumulative. If question is silent, whether the preference shares are non-cumulative or cumulative, it is by default non-cumulative. Cumulative means you need to specifically mention in the contract that this is cumulative preference share. That is important. Is this point clear to everyone?
Yes.
Excellent.
Sir, sorry, sir. Your voice was broken. Like when in the question, if the question is silent, what is it cumulative or non-cumulative?
If question is silent, biologically, it is by default, it is considered as non-cumulative. If
Okay.
cumulative, the question should specifically communicate, or the contract should, even the practical life also. If any preference shares which are issued as cumulative, it should be written compulsorily. If that contract doesn't mention anything, it is considered as a non-cumulative. Understood?
Okay, sir. Yes.